Oh God, we have a fun one today. Oh
For sure.
God. Molly G, along with Alec, another episode of Section 300. Appreciate everybody for tuning back in. Glad to be here for another week of good conversations. Make sure for those watching on YouTube to subscribe to the show. Follow us on LA Sports Report. A lot of great, good stuff coming to you guys each week. Excited to continue to have these conversations with you guys throughout all the stuff that's continue to go on with the NCAA tournament. Basketball ramping up and all of that. Excuse me. Yeah, it's fun things ahead and excited to talk about it all. And so, much we're looking forward to all of that. A lot of good stuff is on the way. Surprising news broke just earlier today in regards to what's going on with Shohei in the Dodgers right now. Reports are that the translator that's been following him around for some time, helping him as he continues to get fully ingratiated in here in LA, has been behind the scenes taking a lot of money from him. Taking money from him, excuse me, and placing bets through illegal bookies in California to try to cash out beyond the investment that already was there, being alongside Shohei. Alec, what are your first thoughts on the news that broke with Shohei and his interpreter there?
Yeah, that was a huge shock. I mean, obviously, like this was the story of the day was supposed to be that this was their first game of the season, and playing the Seoul series in Korea, and obviously happy that they got the win there, but. Well, when this news broke this afternoon, I was like, what? Because as you mentioned, like we've been seeing this guy's face a lot now that Shohei's with the Dodgers and he's been his main interpreter. We've been seeing him a lot in media interviews. To find out that it definitely gave me some Alan Foster vibes back with the Triple Bs.
He was taking notes. He was taking notes.
To find out that he's stolen like $4.5 million from Ohtani. Right. That was crazy to see. Obviously. Maybe it is a little bit like a drop in the bucket for a guy like Ohtani, but still, that's a lot of money to most of us. So, yeah, that was definitely crazy to hear.
I hope all that gets resolved, and tough that he's going through that. But it shines a light on a bigger issue that's been touched on a couple of times over the last few months, especially as it's gotten big. And just to talk about sports gambling in general, we see that the interpreter, and my apologies on his name, I don't want to get his name wrong in it. But he, amongst others, were using the money they were getting to put a whole lot of parlays down and do whatever they need to do to try to cash out and double down on the money that they thought they had. And it's become a growing issue. Recently, we just saw Tyrese Halliburton on the NBA side not deal with any issues of his own, or just come out and speak against it, talking about how he feels almost dehumanized by how fans look at him just essentially as a prop. Were his words. Nobody cares how he feels, and he's just helping them make money on DraftKings and all kinds of stuff. Definitely is a tough situation as sports gambling continues to rise. Do you think, as it has risen in recent years, that already has gone overboard, or that Tyrese should kind of just get over himself a little bit and make sure he catches out as need be? How are you feeling about that?
Well, I think if he had been playing a little bit better of late, he might not have had this quote come out. I think the fans are probably on his ass a little bit now because he started off playing like a superstar this season, and he's trailed off a bit since coming back from injury. I think he'll be all right, though. But, yeah, I mean, I definitely understand the point, and he's not the first player to kind of bring this up in terms of how the interaction between fans and players now has become a lot of vitriol over missed bets not cashing because of player props and all that kind of stuff. And obviously they're not playing for that. Like they're playing to compete and get wins and to earn their money and earn their contracts that they're making. But it's become a kind of weird dynamic where fans are now like getting really ugly about how players perform or don't perform. And it can be funny. Like I know there's that funny TikToker who does like the the guys that he's not betting on anymore. The ban list. Yeah, that dude's funny. It's funny when you kind of do it in jest, but when you're like talking crazy, calling guys out their name, like placing threats because they didn't hit your slip and all that, it gets kind of insane. And we've seen in the NFL how gambling has gotten crazy on that side. And we've had several players get fines and suspensions because of betting on their own games, betting on their team's
players.
games.
And then you talked about there was a situation with the Jags where the ex-employee stole $22 million.
Insane.
Legendarily bad. Fantasy sports better, putting all kinds of money down trying to cash out on parlays. And before we get more into it, what's cracking me up about this page, as you hear about that, and he says legendarily bad and how he's using stealing the money to put bets down. You look to the right, and there's all these ads for sports betting just down the page.
Prize picks.
Even though
better.
causing all these issues, they're still going to keep promoting it and try to cash out as best as they can. So to the question, I do think it has gone a little bit overboard. There's a new app, a new site every week. It seems like
ads every couple minutes.
Trying to make their own betting sites and all of that. And there has to be some sort of regulation to it because folks are now doing all kinds of shady things to cash out on it. It's leading to a lot of folks doing a lot of behind the scenes things that are not good for all parties involved, and the fans are not treating athletes with the respect that they deserve either. And it's been nasty across the board. So needs some sort of regulation. I don't know all the ins and outs of that and what that would entail, but something's got to change with all that continues to go on with this stuff for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you understand why, like you said, it's on the side banner right now with all the ads. Like, you understand why these leagues are kind of promoting it too, because it's a huge driver of public interest in the games. Like, it helps the viewership, I'm sure, but then also it's a huge influx of money like for these associations. So like they're gonna keep pushing it when you have those partnership deals with the NFL and DraftKings and NBA and FanDuel and like that. Like it makes economic sense for the leagues to push it, but it doesn't make the best mental health I guess sense for the fans and for the players. Everybody. And for the players when fans are going at players so negatively. So it definitely, it's kind of a vicious cycle because you can understand why it's become so popular. And it's fun, like it's fun for us when we do DFS or place bets or whatever here and there. But it can get ugly, especially when it gets high stakes too.
Folks don't, both with the ads you talked about continue to pop up and just the ease of access for it. Folks don't really know how to control themselves with it. I joked with you a while ago, like, hey, I lost a big bet a while ago. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stop for a while. Didn't seem like a lot of folks, not even saying that like trying to boast myself, but just folks in general don't seem to have a lot of control with it just yet. Like they're trying to go and cash out wherever they can right now, and they're gonna throw their money wherever they can, and wherever the last little $20 they can get to put a little slip in, they're gonna try to cash out. And if not, you're gonna see, as you kind of see in the comments over here on this page I pulled up to find his quote, there are a lot of folks in here quietly like mad, like, oh, for years we helped make them money, now it's our turn.
We help them make money.
That's not exactly how this works, but that's how fans feel, and there are a lot of folks that have those same sentiments, and there's got to be a better understanding of how this entertainment now works. So got some work to do. Hope that we find better ways to cater to our athletes as these things continue to go on, and hopefully back to our first topic with Shohei, his issues, that all gets resolved with that, and we don't see Shohei go down his own road. People were talking about him being on his low-key MJ and made his boy the fall guy.
He got money to blow. He got money to blow.
Gotta do what you gotta do. But hope everybody finds better ways to handle just the sports gambling and all this stuff that's taken off over the last
1-800-GAMBLER is free to call.
1-800 get help. Make the call. You are a friend. I'm laughing, but I'm for real. Make that call.
Hey, gambling addiction is a real thing, man.
Absolutely. So, interesting things going on with that. We'll continue to address that. And more on a serious note, sports-wise, we'll continue to talk about Shohei and what's going on with the Dodgers on the field as the season gets underway. Very excited for that. So continue to stay tuned in that regard, and make sure you're following LA Sports Report for continued conversations about it. Going on from there, fun stuff in a way, as we kind of joked about it with Shohei. But on a lighter note, for real, fun things going on with LeBron off the court as he just debuted his new show with JJ Redick, Mind the Game, getting into his podcast bag, trying to be the GOAT on the court and then the GOAT on the mic. And
he want to be us so bad, man.
He want to be us so bad. It's all right, LeBron, take notes. But interesting stuff going on with him and JJ. What are your first thoughts on the podcast they debuted a couple days ago?
My first thought, just hearing about it before I even saw the clip, I thought it would be dope. I mean, like, 'cause obviously he's one of the greatest basketball minds ever, beyond just being one of the greatest to ever play. And then JJ already is great in podcast form and great in media as well. And so you know that they can have some great basketball conversation. Then when we got to the clips, I was like, all right, man, like
it's more the same, dog.
LeBron talking like he went back to the making up a deluxe version. Like he went back to making up sideline out of bounds plays that college teams have already been running for plenty of time. So it's just funny to see like LeBron talk like he's this like wise overlord of basketball with like.
And here's the weird thing. Here's the weird thing. It's a joke, but at the same time, he is a great mind. Obviously, we see what he does on the court. But the way he describes it, it just maybe he's able to understand it so much that he makes it sound simple. But like he didn't make like when the first clips that came out, he was describing stuff, and we're like, yeah, LeBron, we knew that. We're like, we've been trying to tell you, like we see that, and still we have the issue that we have. Not even saying that we are a great minds ourselves. We still have a lot to learn as fans. But so far, like it seemed like he was like. Kind of the thing that JJ's been going on about for a few months now on First Take and everything. Like, I want to dissect the game more. I want to have more of these intellectual talks about basketball and all this stuff. And then you finally have the talks, and it's like it's not much deeper than what already is going on. And they also kind of lean into some of the entertainment type talks. They're talking about Kyrie, and they're talking about Jason Tatum and stuff like that as well. So interesting to see if they end up leaning in a certain way as this thing goes on for however long it goes. But for a start, I do appreciate at least the effort, and hopefully they don't get caught up too much in the media cycles as many other shows have.
I'm always here for the cap. He's even wearing a cap in the picture and in the video. I'm always here for LeBron lies about stuff he predicted years in the past. So if we get more of those, there's gonna be plenty of content from these episodes
for sure
for Twitter to use. Absolutely. But in all seriousness, like it should be an interesting pod on different levels. I think. They may bring in guests too. I mean, there's plenty of guys. They have access to everybody. Right. It's LeBron and JJ, so I'm sure it'll be a fun watch at times. But plenty of content will be on the way.
Plenty of content, and then jokingly or semi-jokingly, something that came to mind, and we talked about on the music side. I was like, did he low key just J. Cole himself? Just in the sense of, you know how we talk about J. Cole, how his fans always overanalyze everything that he does and make it seem like it's a lot deeper than everything else. As he kind of like
the whole platinum with no features run.
Watch all his games now, and you guys don't understand. He actually meant to do this, and it's on purpose because he knows the X's and O's. It's like, all right, bro, like we know he knows the game, but still, it was a bad shot. We all see it. Like, what are we talking about? So it's gonna be interesting to see how fans start to use this podcast as fuel for some of their arguments going forward. And hopefully he doesn't lean all of a sudden into the world that J. Cole was for a while, where every time he said a word, everybody acted like he was speaking Negro spirituals or something like that on his track. I'm like, it's not that deep, y'all. It's good. It's great, but it's philosophy.
That whole platinum with no features run for like a year, where the fans
not even that. The music was good, but folks.
No, the music was good. But it was like the fans like kept championing platinum with no features. Like
he's the greatest philosopher of our generation. It's like, all right, bro, like it's not that deep. It's great, but it ain't as deep as y'all making it. So we'll see if LeBron ends up in the same bag because of where this pod might take it. But we'll definitely be tuned in, interested to see how things will play out on the court. Him talking about the game and knowing the game, obviously. We already knew he knew the game, but seeing it now in the context of how games will play out going forward, we'll see if all of a sudden the game goes bad. Can't wait for the LeBron breakdown after this game and all kinds of stuff. It's going to add a lot of fuel to the fire for what already is going to be a fun and two-legged season. So we'll be tuned into it all. Hope for the best for him and JJ and then the show. Hope for the best for the Lakers. We'll have an official breakdown of what's going on with them at the end of the week. But for now, just entertaining stuff across the board with him. Anything else?
I would say if they don't just stick to basketball, JJ's got to ask him about the autobiography of Malcolm X for sure, right? We got to follow up. We got to follow up on these LeBron.
Once they get that wine going, random, Bron, just random question. What's the last book you read? That's all I want to know. Just ask that and let him cook. So yeah, gotta feed Jason some questions for sure, because there's some things we really gotta get to the bottom of. So yeah, excited for that. Looking forward to it. Again, hoping the best for the show. And like we said, we'll be back with more reaction to it surely as things play out. So good stuff in that regard for the moment. Like I said, we'll be back with more basketball content in regard to on the court later on in the week as things continue to play out. But for now, on the NBA side, that'll be it. I guess we'll actually go to the college side for now and just transition to that for the moment. The NCAA tournament's about to get underway. You guys are about to be tuned in to all of that by the time. For those watching on YouTube are watching now, things will be rolling out. I'm excited for the first round of the men's and women's tournaments. Looks like it's going to be a fun one on both sides. One might be more, for me, more entertaining than the men's side this year. Very excited for what's going on over there, and hope for a lot of great matchups. Alec, which side do you want to start on with those?
We can start with the women.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of fun stuff going on over there. I'll go ahead and just have a picture of the bracket pulled up for the moment. And though we talked a lot about USC and UCLA, looking beyond them, do you have any pick, I guess, from afar of who you think might go all the way this year on the women's side?
Yeah, I actually did my bracket last night. I was saying it took me a minute for the men.
Sure.
For the women, I've been tuned in more than the men, honestly.
Same.
But yeah, I think for me, it's gonna be hard to beat Dawn Staley, man. Like they got a culture around there. They're undefeated. They don't have like some of the highest like scorers in the nation, but they have a really like deep, balanced team. And
Correct.
They know how to win. So I think they're for sure gonna be in it. And I can throw out my final four if you want. Yeah. So I have South Carolina, I have Stanford, I have Iowa, and I have UConn.
I like Stanford. I respect Stanford.
The thing for Stanford is they get to avoid some of those other teams. Like they get to avoid like the USCs and UConns, and
they're on this left side, correct? This bracket I found was small. They should be over here, aren't they?
They're in the, let's see what region.
Yeah, they're on the second Portland group. And as much as I do like Stanford, and again, respect them. We talked about the Pac-12 and what's going on with them. Definitely, they were the upper echelon of the Pac-12 all season long. Somehow a squad like a Tennessee gets hot. Somehow even a squad like Utah gets hot. Because we saw Utah in the Pac-12 at least make a couple good runs against a few squads. If they can get past, obviously, the Texas and Alabamas of that upper side, if they run into Stanford, I think it's very possible that Stanford can get upset, though they are a very talented team themselves. So definitely hear you in that. But yeah, it's going to be a dogfight for whoever comes out of that group there. So we'll be tuned in. But that's a tough call. That's a good one.
It is. And then just in terms of our LA squads, I got USC making a pretty solid run. I think I got them Elite Eight. I got them losing to UConn in the Elite Eight.
Okay.
And then UCLA, I have losing to LSU in the Sweet 16.
I have the same thing. I love UCLA. Respect the team.
That's 2-3 matchup, so it'll be a dogfight.
LSU is on a mission. I think they already were on a mission to begin with. Just hoping to continue to build on the success they've had over the last couple of years. But then the added fuel of what went on with South Carolina and that game, and they've been kind of on 10 since then and want to get their revenge on in that matchup. I think they will be a tough out for any squad. And UCLA is in their way. That'll be a tough one for them. We'll be tuned in and see how it plays out.
Haley Van Lit's got a potential matchup with her former team in that second round. If Louisville and LSU advance, they'll play each other. So that would be an interesting one.
Speaking of matchup, we could get a USC Iowa matchup and finally get Juju versus Caitlin. Would love to see that, especially with this possibly being Caitlin's last year. I think she's going to be declaring. Seeing if we can finally get just one match between the two of them in this tournament would be amazing to see. So rooting for that. And I team wise, I pick USC in that. I think in my bracket I had the matchup playing out.
They met each other.
I think my bracket, I got to pull it up, but I kind of just did how I would want things to kind of play out, because obviously you said a lot of people talk, but I had the LSU versus UCLA matchup. I had the USC versus Iowa matchup, UConn, and I forgot who I had the matchup with at some point on that east on that.
They have to play USC if USC makes it that far. So
yeah, I think they end up playing USC if they got that far. But so yeah, I just had I want to see all the good matchups play out some kind of way. Let them. We don't want to have the the behind the scenes workings go on a little bit, but if they can push the button and make sure we get all these great matchups play out.
You don't even need that.
It'd be great to see. So yeah, that's how I put back together. And yeah, seeing this matchup, I think would be an all-time great one. And yeah, I would lean towards Juju and SC in that, and hope that happens. But yeah, good stuff for that down the line. What I wanted to do real quick with, as we said, by the time most folks watch this, games were getting underway. Just who are your? We'll start with the women's side. Who are your first round upsets that you already have penciled in for your bracket? We'll start on the women's side, and we'll go to the men's side.
That's one thing I was gonna say too. Like the women's tournament tends to go pretty high chalk.
Sure.
Even just looking at the percentages of like the past years.
Yeah.
It's pretty heavy chalk. I think I had maybe 1 or 2 upsets. I'm just going through real quick. I had our Wildcats. They're a play-in team, so they have to make it first. But they're playing Auburn. It looks like for the 11th seed.
That as well.
I had our Wildcats winning that first round game because I think with them, their record would be better if they were in a different conference because they played with a bunch of dogs in that Pac-12 conference.
Pac-12
yeah. And they beat a couple of those teams, even being in that tough conference. So I think they could get an upset in round 1. I had UNLV, the Running Rebels, beating Creighton. And I think that's it as far as upsets. Because 9-8, I don't really consider that a big discrepancy.
We just are on the same page then. The only upset I had, like you said, I had Arizona hopefully getting in and then getting past Syracuse in that first round. Anything else of note? Not really. A lot of chalk.
Yeah.
Potentially Texas A&M over Nebraska, but that's a 6-11. Texas A&M is a respectable squad, obviously. So yeah, it's all possible. So on the women's side, the top dogs, like I said, hopefully play out, and we get to see them all go advance as they need to, and we get those great matchups. On the men's side is where a lot of the upsets can happen. Going to that side, if you switch over, where you have upsets on the men's tournament.
I think I picked too many upsets, to be honest. Like, I think I had like 2 or 3 12 seeds winning. Like, it was bad in terms of the upsets. Let me pull it up real quick. I think I had like, off the top of my head, I know I had like James Madison winning in that first round. Duquesne over BYU, the 11th seed. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, man.
I saw it. I'm like, I don't know how to say this, but whatever.
Maybe it is Duquesne. I don't know. Drake, of course, you know.
I figured you were gonna pick that one. Go ahead.
What else? GCU. I had GCU winning. Yeah.
Over where are they at?
Over St. Mary's. Good team, but
yeah, okay.
Oregon, I think they're hot coming off the tournament win. You know,
if you had 2 sure upsets if you had, no matter what your bracket, if you made 25 brackets, you had this upset locked in. Who are your 2 upsets you have for this first weekend?
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go New Mexico. And
okay.
Probably the first one I said, James Madison. I'll rock with James Madison.
I respect that. I think, and actually, I say this for those watching live. We have a challenge group on ESPN.
Oh yeah, for LASR.
You join. You start in LASR, and that's a group there. The men's password is Bronny. All lowercase Bronny, and on the women's side, the password is Juju. So if you guys are watching right now and need a bracket to join, go on ESPN.
You see the USC bias?
Whatever. USC all the time on here, so it is what it is. Go on LAS, go on ESPN for brackets, join group. Type in LASR for both the men's and women's sides. Our name should pop up there. And the password on the men's side is Bronny. On the women's side is Juju. Lowercase for both the ones, for both of those. And then we join those free. Enter up to 10 brackets, whatever. It's just a fun one, just for the sake of it. But yeah, wanted to do that. Now back to these brackets. I hate to say it.
No, please don't. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't say that's a lock. Come on. Have some pride. Have some pride, man.
I hate to say it, dog. I hate to say it, man. I haven't watched a whole lot of men's basketball. We talked about it. But all I wanted to see was on Selection Sunday, the reactions. That's all I needed to know.
Okay.
Long Beach State.
Hey man, they're a hungry team, man. Coach got fired like
so they
5
had
days
Arizona,
before.
dog. They were like, "Oh, we're good. That's good."
Hey, Arizona might be in for a fight. Yeah, I don't think we lose first round 2 years in a row. I don't think they can do it 2 years in a row under Tommy Lloyd.
I'm taking the 15 seed, dog. Ooh. I love my squad. I think we need this wake up call just to put a little more oomph into our squad. We've been
wake up call. That's 2 years in a row for Tommy Lloyd. He'd be on the hot seat.
I hate for Tommy, but for the team, I think we need it. So
the team changed so much year to year.
I'm locking in Long Beach State. And if I'm wrong, then praise God. But I'm stamping Long Beach as one of my upsets for this weekend.
I can't do it. I thought about it for a split second, but I can't do it, man. They can't go out that sad. They already went out sad last year to Princeton. We've seen them lose to Buffalo a couple years ago too.
Anything is possible. Oh God.
My heart can't.
And then, oh gosh, purely for entertainment. On top of that one, my other pick is Morehead State over Illinois.
All right, man. You know better than the TNT set where they did like Morehead State, Longwood, Drake, all.
Morehead State, Longwood, Drake.
Ridiculous.
Oh my God. So yeah, those are my two locks.
Who's Morehead State playing again? I know they're at 13 seed. Who's the 4?
Again?
Who's Morehead State playing?
Morehead State's the 14 seed playing Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow at noon, early game. So
they legitimately could win that game. Like I know Illinois.
I'm saying.
Strong, but...
Lock it in. Lock it in, man. So yeah, those are my two. Outside of that, I freestyle for a lot of the rest of it, just for the sake of it. San Diego State could lose day one as well, or they could go all the way to the Final Four. Colorado could get in if they get in with the guy they have, who's top draft pick. If he gets hot, they could upset some folks and make a little bit of a run.
Yeah.
Houston could go a long way, but they also get cold sometimes from what I've seen from afar, from very afar. I could be completely wrong on that.
Their defense is elite, though.
Great defense, but they could get caught on the wrong day. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Duke seems great, but also seems soft. So, hey.
Coach K ain't walking through that door anymore. So I don't know.
So anything's possible with these brackets, but I'll be tuned in and laughing the whole time, regardless of what happens.
Right.
I'm very excited.
Do not tail our picks. If you're a new viewer, do not tail our picks.
Tail our picks. Don't put no parlays down. We just told y'all about gambling. Don't put no parlays down. That's not what we said. This is only entertainment.
Correct.
Word to the kid Gowie. And excited for how all this is about to play out. So very fun stuff. Again, for all y'all watching, as some of y'all are, I see more folks tapping in. If you need a last-minute group to join on ESPN, go to ESPN, type in LASR. On the men's side, the password is Bronny, all lowercase, one word, obviously. On the women's side, LASR as well as the group. and the password is Juju. You can join it, add as many brackets as you want, or I think 10's the max, whatever. But join it. We'd love to chat with y'all, and very fun stuff is on the way. So we'll continue to talk about it as the thing plays out. Of course, these are our first round predictions as well. Did you give? Actually, we'll talk about Final Four later on. Our predictions don't matter. But yeah, just fun stuff with all of that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all that's on the way. So good stuff on that regard. For those watching on YouTube, like we always say, make sure you follow the pod, subscribe to the show here on LA Sports Report. Like still coming to you guys. Appreciate the love. And yeah, good stuff on the college side on that front. Going to football just for a moment, Caleb Williams' pro day just wrapped up today, and he again seemed very impressive. He was out dapping up Keenan Allen in Bears gear. Folks were all talking about how he continues to show why he's one of the premier talents of recent years, and looks like he's the next up in the line of great quarterbacks entering the league. Do you have any thoughts on his pro day? Has anything changed based on what you've seen recently? And I'll ask more after that.
Yeah. If you watch Caleb Williams play in college, there's no reason why you would need a pro day to confirm that he's a good thrower of the football.
What are we doing?
Come on, man. Like I get like it seems people are more concerned about like his persona and like how he is off the field potentially, right, and if he could quote unquote be a diva or soft or whatever because he paints his nails and that kind of thing. But like in terms of his talent and his abilities, there's a reason why people were glazing, as the kids say, calling him Mahomes-like and like one of the greatest talents that they've seen coming out of college, because he is a truly special thrower of the football. So I expected him to have a great pro day. Like this is no surprise at all, and I expect him to be the first quarterback off the board. Yeah, and I think that's a good pick. Like I'm no huge USC fan, but like you can see the talent. Like that's undeniable. There's things he can work on for sure, and the speed of the game might catch him early on. But I think he'll be a very productive quarterback in this league.
All facts. So very excited. I became a big fan of his in recent years. Eric, just his whole career, I've been just watching and really appreciate how he took off and became the top talent that he has, and very excited for his next steps. It appears that things are fully lined up for him to enter Chicago as their top pick, unless some amazing trade offer gets sent their way, as they are continuing to build up a great roster this offseason, adding Keenan Allen, as you mentioned, amongst others. So we'll see what they continue to do. But Caleb Williams entering that offense should be very fun, and we'll talk about that once that is stamped. But just to what we continue to see, just very excited for what's on the way, wherever he ends up, and believe he has positioned himself both on and off the field to really blossom in the NFL in a great way. So excited for him, hoping for the best for him. I think he's been trained media-wise very well. I see a lot of times he's been on the Colin Cowherd show or whoever, and they were trying to throw out bait to him. How you feel about the reaction to the Fields trade, and how you feel about the yada yada. He's like, man, I ain't trying to hear it. Let y'all leave me alone. Let me just ball. Essentially, you can just see on his face, like he don't really care for a lot of the media games that are being thrown in his face, and he's very poised in all situations as he is on the field, even as all of the greatest defenders are coming his way. So, I think he will be up to the challenge of Chicago or wherever he ends up. And looking forward to what's on the way with him. So we'll stay tuned. The draft is a month away, I believe. We'll have all the coverage talking about that as things play out. And just hoping for the best for him as things go on. I have a question more direct about what's going on with him. I guess as we talked about with him, we mentioned Chicago a couple of times now, and him going that direction. Just in the sense of, I saw a lot of folks after the Justin Fields trade, the Pittsburgh. We'll about that later. But anyway, a lot of Chicago fans, on TikTok and all over the place, weren't happy. They were calling the Chicago front office, I can't believe y'all traded my boy Justin, and they were mad that Justin Fields got traded. I do think more so than the guys in his draft class, you think Caleb Williams will be compared to Justin for a lot of his early career, at least? Will that be a stamp for him? Like he has to make sure he stays ahead of Justin, or Chicago will continue to imagine what will it be like if Justin and all that kind of stuff?
I'd say it'll probably be a little bit more on the flip side. Like Justin Fields might get like more hate or whatever, like when Caleb Williams is playing well, kind of thing, like in that situation, even though it's maybe not fair because it's not an analogous situation. Like Caleb Williams is probably going to have, if he is drafted to the Bears, he's going to have a better setup there than Justin Fields did. He's going to have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, plenty of weapons there to utilize, and a better defense than Fields had for most of his career there. So it'll probably be unfair, but I think it'll lead to like more criticism for Fields than it will Caleb. Like Caleb, I'm sure will get his fair share of it just as a rookie, and when he takes his lumps of his own. But I think more than not, like he's gonna have a little bit more success. And like I said, like he's a better thrower of the football. Like he's more prototypical quarterback. He can run too, but in terms of his throwing ability, like I think it's gonna be a jump from Fields to Caleb. So I think he'll get like probably the slightly rosier side than Fields would get in terms of that comparison.
Right. Yeah. I think he will be able to shake those comparisons, and I think Chicago fans will, excuse me, get over that comparison pretty quick once they see the talent that he's on the field. And I think that Pittsburgh now on their side, they continue to train up Justin as they have shown themselves to at least someone be able to do it with their quarterbacks. I know the last backs that they had didn't quite work out. Kenny Pickett amongst others, but I had to see later somehow.
You just love saying Kenny Pickett.
Justin is a head above all those guys that they had there, and just has a lot of room to grow even beyond that still. So yeah, things should work out nicely for them, and this will be a win-win for both sides. And yeah, go ahead. Any questions you want to have? Go ahead.
No, I was just going to add to. I think the comparison that Caleb will get, as he has already gotten since college, is Mahomes as well too, just because of their styles, but also because the Bears missed out on the Mahomes pick years ago too.
And I was gonna save that question, but we'll bring it back we'll bring it back after he's officially drafted.
Okay.
What does that mean in regards to Caleb? Are we expecting him to come in first year and get the ball rolling? Because like with Mahomes,
I'm not.
Though we didn't quite know Mahomes was going to be what he was, he sat at least for a year, got to train on Alex Smith, and then took over. With Caleb, we can't expect him to come in and be the same thing, or do we? I guess is the question.
I think some people unfairly probably will expect him to,
right?
Especially because he does have a nice setup now in Chicago. But I wouldn't expect that from any rookie, really. I mean, CJ Stroud kind of did it too, so that doesn't like help in terms of we've seen someone else do it.
CJ to do it either, though. He kind
of we didn't expect him to.
Like,
we didn't expect him to, but now that someone has, it's like okay, like he's not even as good as CJ Stroud because we saw CJ Stroud do it in his first year, kind of thing. So he might get some of those unfair like criticisms like that, but I don't expect him to just like immediately jump on the scene and be Mahomes, like to that comparison. Because Mahomes, like you said, he got to sit, but also I guess that was probably his second year when he started.
Correct.
And he did jump on the scene immediately when he did start, but he had the luxury of sitting for that first year for the most part. So
So yeah, we'll talk about that more once the draft his pick is locked in, and we'll see what the bar will be as things get underway. But fun things here for sure. Hope for the best for him. Definitely a great pro day for him today. Great outing that we got to see, and looking forward to see how he continues to build on that with his career once it gets underway in a few months. So yeah, good stuff in that regard. As this screen is up, as we also note, live on YouTube, live on Twitch, live on Twitter. If you guys go to the live on X tab on the side of your screens, you're following us. We should be, as you are for us, I am on here. The first link there for you guys to tap into if you guys aren't here already. So yeah, just a lot of good stuff here for you guys. Appreciate you for tuning in as you are.
Surprised you don't have the real beaters one on there on that side.
No, that's the other page, but good stuff here for sure. Definitely we'll continue to talk about all that's going on across LA. Those are the big topics for the day, at least. Going on from there, any other topics you want to get to, Alec? Or are we good?
I don't think so. I think those were the main ones.
Yeah, we'll get more, like we said, into NFL talks later on in the week. We will get more into Lakers and Clippers weekly reviews at the end of the week. Once we get to there, most likely on Saturday night. And those all have been addressed as need be. Looking forward to the MLB baseball getting started in the near future. From there, those really are the big topics of the moment. I guess the last thing that we'll do, as we were joking with before the show, when you send your girl this meme, she know what's happening.
If you know, for sure. Shout out Grady. Grady has plenty more swaps that we need from him this year. I don't know if Adam Silver sent him the letter. I assume he sent it that night. I assume he got a letter in the mail that night after this jersey swap was made. But I hope he continues this trend.
Adam Stern had him sent straight to the G League.
David Stern. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that. David Stern. When I say Adam Stern, David Stern. Had him sent straight to the G League. Never to be seen again. Oh God, he's so stupid. And then, as you pointed out, the best part was the interview afterwards. Oh yeah, we're high school teammates. Dog, how did not go?
No, he said we grew up playing against each other and together.
We were next door neighbors. Yeah, we were best friends for life. And man, you don't get the out of here.
Oh man, he couldn't even keep it together, man. All smiles.
They knew what they were doing, man. The faces tell it all the whole way through. So it's like, it is what it is. We all had the joke. We had the jokes on here before when the draft happened and all of that. So this is your main joke for his whole career. Is what it is. And would you even try to regulate the jersey swap like this, or would you just let it happen because it is what it is?
I think Adam Silver's got to laugh a little bit when he sees this, right?
I'm sure behind the scenes he's cracking up, but public image, like, hey man, what are you doing?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. He had to have sent a letter in the mail for sure. Like, you're getting fined if this continues. Like, because it is his name though. Like, obviously, it doesn't have to be taken that way. But I mean,
come on, man. Come on. What you mean?
It's kind of hard to not take it that way when you know.
Hey, yo.
All right, bro. All right. Next topic, man. Next topic.
Oh God, let's just get out of here, man. I ain't gonna get nothing else serious to talk about. So let's pull up these grades and just call it a day. Shorter stream for the day.
Game.
Until we get to some more serious stuff later on in the week. But for now, we'll go ahead and pull these grids up for y'all and be out of here. So fun stuff as always. They're pulling up the hoop grids right now. As we know, they have like 3 games on there now. They have iCall game, they have the original grids, and they have the connections. So starting off with the connections for the day.
Okay.
Here we go. Our 4x4. As you see, we got Donovan Mitchell, Tyler Hero, Jalen Brunson, Frank Kaminsky, Montrezl Harrell, Boris Diaw, Andre Iguodala, Keith Morris, Zach LaVine, Robin Lopez, Goran Dragic, Jeremy Lamb, Trey Burke, Tyrese Maxey, Leandro Barbosa, and Chris Kaman as our 4x4 of the day. So, how would you like to put this together? First off, I think.
Oh, go for it.
Go ahead. You first. Go ahead.
My first thought was like to try to figure out how Kaminsky is related to some of these. Like, I was trying to think if there was maybe a college thing.
He went to Wisconsin or something like that.
He went to Wisconsin because they beat Arizona, of course, another team we lost to.
Yeah. Well, also Barbosa, Iguodala.
Yeah, those are the only Warriors I see.
Diaw wasn't a Warrior? No, he wasn't. Okay, that's the only other thing.
Where did Tyrese Maxey go to school? Do you know?
Kentucky.
Okay.
Another one of them great Kentucky guards. They keep them rolling.
There's definitely 2 Kentucky players here. Did Burke go there too?
You think Rob Dillingham's going to be better or worse than Tyrese Maxey?
I'm actually not really familiar with Dillingham's work.
Rob's tough. Rob's tough.
Okay.
I think he can get to Tyrese Maxey's level quick.
Okay.
In the right situation, or even I don't think that's the right situation. I think he has a talent to.
That's lead guard for Kentucky, right?
Yeah. I think he can get there. So we'll be locked in on him for the in the tournament, and excited to see where he goes in the pros too. People may have known him even from high school. He had those couple of mixtapes pop off and continue to play, build on that at Kentucky. And we'll see what he does in the pros. But try that one.
I have one idea. I don't know who the fourth person would be, but I see three guys here who have brothers in the league between Dragic, Lopez, and Morris.
Dragic, Lopez, Morris, and then
like, is there anyone else? I know like Brunson's dad played, but
Brunson's dad. There was another Kaminsky, wasn't there? Weren't there two Kaminskys? He didn't play long, but I thought he had another brother.
I don't remember another Kaminsky.
Maybe it is a no, it's a college basketball thing. Mm-hmm. Like I think Michigan made the Final Four.
Oh, Michigan, that's what Trey Burke
played. Kaminsky made the Final Four with Wisconsin. Did Kentucky make the Final Four with Maxey? They might have.
I don't know.
I don't think they did, low key.
Tyler Hero, maybe?
Because that was he was there with Quickly and all those guys. He might have, but
Brunson probably would have.
And then Brunson
with Villanova.
So I'll try that. Nope. Went away. Nope.
Close? No. Okay.
All right. So it was a thought.
Try the brothers one and just pick like either like Brunson or something, and just see if like it's even close. No. Okay.
Nope. Kaminsky. Oh wait. Kaminsky. Nope. All right.
Interesting.
Reset.
Are there like six men here? Like Hero, Montrez, maybe.
Iggy won a 6-man.
Iggy maybe, and like Maxey.
Nope. Dang.
What would Jeremy Lambs be? Could there be tournament winners here? I don't remember.
Who went to Kentucky?
No, he was what's it called? Wasn't that UConn?
Oh,
like because didn't he win with like like Shabazz and
what is that? Yeah, that was UConn actually. There's a college basketball thing here somewhere.
I feel like there definitely is a college basketball thing.
There's a college basketball thing here. UConn.
Did anyone else win? I
think Brunson won. I think Burke won. And I think Kaminsky didn't win. He lost in it.
Yeah, they lost in the final, I think.
I don't think Hero won in that. But just for the fourth, we'll try it. Not one away. Dang.
Is struggling on this one, damn.
Should
we do one of the hits?
I guess so. What level you want to do? I think going to the top is cheating. So you want to do one of the middle ones?
Yeah, just do a small hint.
A small hint for silver. Okay, that's what I thought. Barbosa, Diaw, but then what goes with it? I already put that together in my head.
Barbosa and Diaw.
Are they from somewhere?
Were these guys 6 men?
We'll go with the Hero. And then
maybe Maxey. I'm thinking like last year.
Nope.
Who else would be like?
Oh my God. We are cooked.
Sometimes it's just positional.
Let's pick all the old heads first off. One away. Okay. So Barbosa, Dragic, Diaw, Kaman. One of the other two is off between Dragic and Kaman. The similarities.
Is there another like foreign player here? Like instead of Kaman? Kaminsky's not, is he?
I don't think I think Kaminsky's from here. Who would it swap out? Kaman?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not those two. What's the similarity here? Barbosa, Dragic, Diaw. Did they all play with someone? They all played for.
Try it with Hero.
Nope. So Diaw played where? Diaw played Spurs for the most part.
Yeah.
Dragic played a few spots.
Try it with Montrez.
He's gonna keep clicking.
Damn. No, because I'm thinking like it was still maybe like a 6-man type thing with Dragic and Barbosa.
Steve Nash teammates. I knew there was some kind of teammate. I couldn't figure that out. Who did DL play? I guess you on the Suns at some point.
Suns, yeah.
Okay, so we got that one.
Steve Nash teammates.
There's for sure a college basketball thing in here, dude.
Maybe it has to do with like the conference. Like, because like Michigan and Wisconsin are in the same, right?
Michigan, Wisconsin.
That's like Big Ten or something.
Yeah. UCLA. I think he went to Louisville. Louisville.
Oh, is there multiple Louisville guys?
Only 2 of them. Oh my God. What is going on here? I'm gonna try the Final Four one again. Okay, so Final Four. One away. Okay, so I think Brunson won it. I think Burke won it. I think Lamb won it.
So it has to be a winner.
Who's the last winner here? Levine didn't win shit, respectfully. No. Did Trez? No, because Trez was at.
Oh, maybe because remember, like one of theirs got voided.
Didn't Louisville win 1 year?
They got voided.
Oh well.
But they did win it though. Yeah.
I think we tried Maxi already. Hero? Oh, I already guessed that. Did I try Maxi with this?
I don't know. It got less close though.
Oh, I thought that was it. All right, so where's the bruh?
What would Kamen be in for this?
Kamen.
Like the teams he played for was like the Blazers, the Lakers, the Clippers.
Right.
Old white dude. Like I don't know like what he's a center. Like I don't know what else to like.
We gotta take another hint because we're struggling. I'll take another small hint for the for gold. I already knew that. Damn it. But what's the other 2, dog? Oh my God.
What conference is UConn in?
I don't know conferences like that, man. They're in the Big I don't know.
Yeah.
Did UConn win it the whole thing though with him?
Did you do these 2 with Burke and like Harrell? Oh, I was saying Harrell, like Montrez.
Oh, I could have swore I did.
National title.
Oh my! I could have swore I did that, but whatever. All right, so now we have 8 left. We have Mitchell, Harrell, Brunson, Iggy, Keith, Levine, Maxey, and Kamen. First off, let's just try these old heads.
Where did Iguodala play? In college.
Iguodala? That's a great question.
It's been a minute.
I don't know.
Are there 4 guys here that played for Philly? Or like because like Iggy, Morris, Maxey. Did Kamen play? No.
One
away though. Does Brunson count playing in Villanova?
One away. What's the similarity here besides the Sixers?
I don't know.
Just go down the list. Not one away.
Not one away anymore.
What just happened?
When you had Brunson, it was one away, right?
Yeah. Okay, so maybe it's not.
One-time All-Stars. Give me a break, man.
I would never guess this group. Mitchell, Harrell.
I think the only category we were close on was the national title game.
Yeah.
Everything else.
What's the category for this? For the last one?
Mitchell Hero. Rookie of the years? I don't know about Markeith.
Rookie of the year.
Like runner ups? No, because Hero won it.
Is it like a shooting percentage? Were they all like a 3-point contest or something like that? They all shoot higher than 40% from 3-point, something like that.
No, Levine and Mitchell were in the dunk contest, but the other two weren't.
I think it's a 3-pointer. Some of the 3-point.
Something with threes, you think? Let's see. Go for it.
13th overall.
All right. Some of these are impossible, man. Jeez.
Oh my god.
13th overall.
Whatever, man.
Isn't that supposed to be like the easiest one?
Yeah.
At bronze or whatever?
Yeah, that's stupid. That's dumb. Whatever. I called game for the day a few years ago. LeBron on the Cavs, up 1-0 on the Hawks.
So this must be. Well, let me see.
So
this is LeBron's second stint in Cleveland, and it's
correct
against the Hawks. So I feel like it would have to be an early round of the playoffs, right?
Most likely. So Cavs are the home team. Hawks. The year is second stint. He was there from how long? He came to LA, what, 2020?
No, he came to LA 2018.
2018. So he was there from 15 to 2018?
Yeah. So maybe like 2016 or so, because I still see like Al Horford and Millsap.
Al Horford, Millsap.
And I think Korver.
Bazemore, Korver.
So this is like
AR.
And Kyrie Love. Yeah, 2016 is my guess, actually.
Bang, May 4th, 2016. Salute. The round, if it's May, that would be round 1.
It could be 2, actually, if it's May. Well, May what?
May 4th, early May.
It could be round 2. Who would they have played in that run in 2016?
They played Toronto every year.
Yeah.
They played the Hawks every year. Yep. They played the Bulls. They ever played the Sixers? They might play the Sixers 1 year. Second round might be the best bet.
Second round? Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. The coaches. Oh God.
Ty Lue for the
Ty Lue.
Because Black got fired midway through the season, and then
Hawks. Is
that still McMillan or
a Woodson? Who's over there?
Oh,
no. Who's this?
Oh, is that Bud?
Bud who?
Budenholzer. He was there before.
Oh, maybe it was. Bang. Yeah. Cool. Dante Jones, Richard Jefferson, Dellavedova.
I don't know. I can't tell if Dellavedova played or not, though, with the warm-up on.
Well, 13 guys. He might got some minutes. Dellavedova, Dante. Let's say Richard.
Oh, yeah.
RJ. Jefferson. Was not Perk. Who's on this team?
I was going to say, was Perk on this team, though?
Maybe. Yeah. Who say 2016? Maybe he was. Yeah. Perk? Oh, no.
He probably didn't play.
LeBron.
J.R. Smith, I saw, too.
Yeah. Kyrie. Kevin Love.
JR.
Who did you say?
JR.
Oh, JR.
Shump maybe is on this team.
Shumpert, 1-2 punch, bang bang.
See if James Jones was still there.
James Jones was with him everywhere. James Jones played to 2016. That was the last year. Bang. Yep. How you get a picture of the fans? That don't help. Nothing.
Who else? George Hill was a little bit later, I think, because he was in the 2018 game. Who is Verjao still there, or is he Warriors? You could try him.
Verjao, nope.
Probably Golden State. Who's another big? Because we only have Love there, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Tristan Thompson, his old running mate. He kept that man with a job.
Yep. Was speaking of keeping guys paid, was Chang Fry there?
Oh, maybe.
Yep. All right, we got 11. We're trying to get 15. So we got the 5 from the Hawks, right? We said I don't through the whole list. I said Bazemore.
Bazemore, yeah. Jeff Teague's probably there.
Jeff Teague's everywhere somehow, some way he's there.
Yeah.
I said Paul Millsap.
Yeah. Horford.
Al Horford. We said Kyle Korver.
Was
for the sake of it.
Check out Heinrich's years. See if he was still in the league.
Kirk Heinrich is a crazy grab. Kirk.
Played 15. He wasn't there. Who else? You already got Bazemore, right?
Korver, Millsap, Horford.
Is like DeMarie Carroll. Is he on those teams?
He might have been there. DeMarie.
Tabo?
Schroeder.
Cephalosha, maybe?
Schroeder, Cephalosha.
Yeah, Schroeder. Definitely Schroeder.
Cepho. All right. We got 18. We'll take it. You want to keep going?
We can see if we can think of a couple more. Seemed like we were on a little run there. Waiters, maybe? You could try him.
Waiters for the
Cavs. I feel like he was probably on OKC at this point, but or Miami.
He ain't there. I'll take that.
Okay.
Bang, Sial, Muscala. I put Heinrich. And you said he wasn't there.
Oh shit! What?
Wow. We looked at that.
We didn't try him though because it said till 2015. But
all right.
Who's Lamar Patterson? I don't even know who Lamar Patterson is.
Mike Scott. Oh well.
Oh, Williams was still there. Wow, I thought he was already retired by then.
Top scorer.
Mo got a ring on that 2016 year? Damn.
Hey.
I didn't even realize.
If there's a will, there's a way.
He was a player coach at that point. Jared Dudley at the end of the bench. Right?
He got minutes too. Top scorer was that they won by damn near 30. Is that a LeBron game? We just assume
won by top scorer.
Yeah,
it's either Bron or Kyrie. So Bron is a safe bet.
Bron.
Who was the other Cav that we didn't get?
Mozgov.
Williams and Mozgov. Laker great.
Yeah.
Tim O'Fay.
All right. We had 916 last time, so 842 is fine. We'll take it. Moving on up. The grid for the day, or one of them, we might bounce around. 10 rebounds per game, NBA All-Star, played in the 80s, the Knicks, Rockets, and the Magic.
I think we could do this one pretty easily, actually.
Okay, let's get to it then. Where do you want to start?
10 plus rebounds per game for season.
Walt Frazier. Who else played?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Phil Jackson. Oh, he played in the 80s? That's crazy.
Oh, you're looking at the 80s one.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson is funny.
Oakley.
Yeah, you could try Oakley.
He played. I was just thinking of names. I'm gonna be high. Starks.
80s. Oh,
Starks.
Good one.
Who else was over there? Mark Jackson.
Yeah, I don't know if
87. Yeah, I'll take that. NBA All-Star. Was Starks an All-Star one time? Yep. All right. 10 rebounds per game. Did Oakley get? Oh wait. Oh, we don't need to
try Frazier, you said?
Oakley got it.
Yep.
All right, so there's a Knicks.
That don't even look like an NBA player, man.
Yeah. Straight bully. Bring back enforcers, man. That was a great position in the league. That lost. Capella. I'm sure I got 10 rebounds one year. All-Star. Who's a random Rockets All-Star? Did Kenny Smith? He didn't get. He talked about not getting the All-Star game.
Yao Ming. He'll probably be high though.
4%.
Not bad.
Played in the 80s.
Wait, the folks have forgotten about Yao Ming? Come on now.
Careful.
Yao Ming erasure.
Careful. Kenny Smith, 8%. We'll take that. Magic in the 80s. Who's that one dude? Is it Nick Anderson? Nick Anderson played. Bang. 9%. Dang, that's high. Anybody else you can think of?
Was that the dude who got the yips?
He missed the free throw. Yeah. Was
All-Star?
Grant on that team? 8%. All right.
Oh, I thought you were doing for All-Star.
No, I'm still 8. He's only lower than 8. There's some obscure names on that squad.
Is Mike Hardaway Sr. What was he like 90s? How?
Who, Penny?
Yeah.
He'd be higher than these guys though.
He was like probably 90s. Huh? Yeah.
93. I'll take the 8%. Whatever. NBA All-Star. Penny. Who? Any All-Stars on that? Besides Dwight on that 2000 and
All-Star
team, wherever that was.
I don't know if they were All-Star, but you could try Hito.
Nope.
Yeah.
Who's the star on that squad? It was kind of committee.
Rashard Lewis was there. It was kind of committee and Dwight. It was like 3-point shooters and Dwight.
Oh, Rashard got one. Salute. 6%. We'll take that. And then 10 rebounds per game.
Other than Dwight or Shaq.
I don't even recent. I don't think Wendell Carter Jr. got it. Vucevic might have got it though. Yeah. All right. We'll take that. Bang. Cool. Did that quick. Go ahead and pull up the other ones. I'm surprised. We should have tried to put Anthony on there and see what would happen. Oh well, missed the mark on missed opportunity on that one. But we'll see about the rest of them. Immaculate grid.
We'll see if we can get Grady into one of these.
Yeah, we'll try. Oh, here we go. Another Magic one on this one. So we got the Sixers, the Magic, 10,000 rebounds for career. Then we got the Pistons, the Mavericks, and the Wizards. My God.
This feels a bit harder with more teams.
Yeah. We'll see what the last one is. What's the other crossover grid? Crossover grid for the day it's loading. A lot of teams for this one also, but a little bit easier potentially, just in the sense of 10 free throws made in a game. The Bucks, the Heat, and then the Cavs, Celtics, and one NBA championship at least.
We can do this one.
Yeah.
Let's do this one, and then let's hit the New York Times one game or whatever.
Oh yeah. Connections. All right, I'll have that loaded.
Hey, Chris Paul is not going to be on this one for the championships. I can tell you that.
Say that again.
Say Chris Paul is not going to be on this one for championships. Nope. I can tell you that.
Nope. Did who would made free throws in the game?
Made free throws
for the Celtics.
10 plus.
Yeah.
Who's a free throw merchant? Other than like the recent guys.
I don't think Tatum gets to the line that much.
I think he has. I was trying to think of guys other than that, though.
Pierce.
Yeah, for sure, Pierce.
Rondo used to drive a lot and get fouled.
Not a whole lot of shots up, though, from Rondo.
Yeah.
More of a passer.
Bird is a known free throw shooter. We might be high. That's kind of a given guess. I don't think Ray Allen got the shot a lot enough to get that. Eddie, I don't know how else Eddie House.
Eddie House.
Eddie House in the Celtics, though, right?
Yeah.
Eddie House in Celtics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good grab.
I always think of him.
The Suns in the tourney, New Mexico.
Hey, salute. Heat won championship. Udonis. Heat won.
He might have more than one, right?
It says more than one plus.
Oh, 1+. I thought it was just one. My bad.
No, one plus.
1+. Mike Miller.
Mike Miller. James Jones.
Norris Cole.
James Jones could work for this one. James Jones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bang. Heat won championship.
Norris Cole.
Norris Cole. Oh boy, Norris. strong name.
I remember that some fans were chirping me at one of our high school games because I had the flat top. They called me Norris Cole.
Not the Norris treatment. That's crazy.
I hit a 3 though, so they got quiet. But
Jeff Teague, Mr. A+ on the project. He said after he won, he's like he got the A+ on the project without doing any work.
For which one? Oh, the Bucks. Yeah.
He was on that squad.
Yep.
Here you go. Bucks and Celtics.
They've definitely shared some guys. Bucks and Celtics. Oh, Ray Allen.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Just check the boxes. We'll take it. I was low too, 60%. We'll take it. All right. Bucks and Cavs. Didn't Jay Crowder play on the Cavs? And then he played for the Bucks.
I think for a quick stint, yeah.
He was on that early Cavs squad that got traded halfway through the season.
Something like that.
Yep. All right. Now it's free throws. All right, we can get a perfect score on this. Yeah. 10 free throws for the Cavs.
Mo Williams, take a shot. I feel like he had like a 50-point game.
I'm trying to be perfect here, but if you want to go Mo Williams, we'll go Mo Williams. Bang!
Wow. Bang!
Oh my God! All right, 10 free throws for the Celtics.
I was trying to think of an obscure one for that too, like because some guys like pop off for 50 and they have to get free throws in that game.
He was a random 50-point scorer for the Celtics, though. Did Sam Hauser ever get 10 free throws in the game?
Hell no. Scalabrine never played enough minutes.
No garbage time. He ain't put up shots.
No way he got 10 free throws.
Shaq got hacked a lot, but I don't think he ever made enough free throws to get 10.
Yeah, that's a lot. He'd have to take 20 to make 10.
Yeah, he'd have to take 40 to get 10.
Damn.
Hey, I'm just saying. Hey, respect to the legend, but it is what it is. 10 free throws made in the game. Celtics.
Gordon Hayward wouldn't have done it. Lord carry him now.
No.
Man, it's hard. I can only think of the obvious, like the Bird, Tatum, Kyrie, maybe when he was there. Maybe I don't know if they were like a big shot takers though.
Bill Russell didn't get 10 free throws up in the game at some point.
For sure. Like those big names, for sure did.
All right. Well, we'll come back to that then. 10 free throws made in a game, 1 NBA championship, 1+ NBA championships.
Is there a bench guy we can do for that?
Who's a random?
You think J.R. Smith ever got 10?
10 free throws in a game. He shot a lot.
He popped off for a couple big nights for sure in his career.
Yeah. Kobe for sure got way more than 10 in a game.
Of course. Man had 81. Of course he had been.
The old names that the people might not put. You put a Wilt in there or something like that people would forget to put high on the list. Thinking of recent names.
So I think Jerry got in there. Jerry West.
Jerry West might have. Who else says on every list? Oscar Robinson, Elgin Baylor.
Oscar.
One of them might have got one. Did they? They got rings too, right? They got one.
We had questioned about if Elgin had one. I think he had one, but
Oscar got one though.
I don't know.
All right, then I'll leave it. All right, let's just do. You think Kareem ever got 10?
Probably. He played 20 years, so.
There you go. 1%. Yeah. We'll take it. Yeah. And then 10 free throws made for Celtics. So who'd you say? Oh, you think during that it's not championship. So just in general, during that almost MVP year, you think Isaiah Thomas ever got 10 free throws in the game?
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. They did him so dirty.
He did get it. Boom. Perfect score. We'll take it. So we'll take that. Finally got a perfect bracket. We'll see who the common names are. Kyrie, Tatum, Drew Holiday. That's a good one. Giannis, D-Wade. Kobe was a high scorer. Bron. Cool.
Delhi.
Cool. Delhi. Didn't expect that, but good stuff there. Lastly, the one non-sports related one, but just for entertainment's
The
sake,
New York Times.
New York Times connection.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go. Play.
Remember to think like a white man.
Yeah. Hey. Creamsicle. This is gonna be great.
Oh God.
So
I see creamsicle and Neapolitan. That's both ice cream.
Neapolitan.
And I don't see anything else related.
Venetian. That's a
Venetian is, what were we gonna say?
I don't know. I thought I knew it, but I lost it.
It's a recognizable name. I think it's like the name of a hotel. Like
it's a hotel, but isn't also like isn't there a mountain also? Because Mount Rushmore, Mount Olympus, is it like something Venetian? And then
I don't know what the Venetian mountain would be.
Yeah. Journeyman
could work with it.
We'll try it.
Oh, you tried that with Venetian? I have no idea what Venetian it goes with.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Venetian.
Let's see. Skybox,
Jumbotron, AstroTurf, things found in a and Kiss Cam, things found in a stadium.
Okay. I'm rolling. Oh, wait. Scoreboard is there too.
Oh, that's a Kiss Cam scoreboard.
Well, like instead of AstroTurf, probably, right? Because Jumbotron.
Oh, Jumbotron, scoreboard, Skybox.
Would that make the most sense with Skybox?
Kiss Cam.
Because what is a Skybox? That's like where the like private seats are. Is that what you're talking about?
I thought so.
Because the Jumbotron's up there, Kiss Cam's up there, scoreboard's up there.
Well, we gotta guess one more guess.
We only get 3 guesses? Damn.
Can I reset the page? Hold on.
It probably won't let you. You probably got to do like a different browser or something.
No, yeah, we're stuck. So it's what it is. Can we get one at least? All right.
We guessed those too quick. We didn't do enough thinking.
Yeah. Parmesan.
What? Why is Parmesan funny, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know what to go with. That's why I'm like, I don't know what this is, man.
Parmesan is cheese.
Things on a sandwich. Parmesan. I mean, that's bolognese. Isn't bolognese?
Pasta bolognese.
Pasta sauce.
Those two would go together. Neapolitan, like
no, it's like isn't that ice cream?
It's ice cream, but I'm thinking like
what's Hasselblad?
I'm thinking like Italian stuff, like Parmesan bolognese. But
yeah,
Venetian. What? Maybe.
I don't know. Our best bet is the Jumbotron scoreboard, but we had no guesses with this, so we have to get it right.
Olympus, Rushmore.
Not Parmesan. I'm just clicking stuff. Jumbotron scoreboard. Kiss Cam.
AstroTurf. That's the turf, like turf fields.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what else that would go with if not with one of these.
Right.
I think it's Jumbotron scoreboard, Kiss Cam, AstroTurf.
What would Fujifilm go with? Because that's like the camera film, right?
Camera, Fujifilm, Polaroid,
right?
Skybox potentially, and then Hasselblad, whatever that is.
I have no idea what Hasselblad is.
I'm gonna cheat and look at what Hasselblad is.
Okay, that's fine. Do it for Venetian too.
Hasselblad's a camera. So it would
Hasselblad, Fujifilm,
Polaroid, and Skybox potentially is the next one.
Skybox? You think Skybox with those 3?
Skybox also is a camera.
Okay, perfect. So that's the 4. Skybox, Fujifilm, Hasselblad, and Polaroid. right, bro. All right.
Oh. What? Wait, what? Olympus? Oh my God! What? Wait.
I gotta see them. Hold on. CNET Sports Stadium. So it was AstroTurf, Jumbotron, Scoreboard, and Skybox. Okay. Olympus? Oh, it's Camera Brands. It was Italian. Bolognese, Neapolitan, Parmesan, and Venetian.
So we had that clicked and we backed off. Starting with rock bands. How we would
starting with rock
bands. I'm so over it. Oh my God.
Wait, I don't even understand that one.
Cream is a rock band. Journey is a rock band.
Kiss and Rush. Okay. Yeah, see, got to think like a white man.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my God.
Did we get one of these? I feel like we got the first one we did.
We got the first one. Do they have an archive for not the crossword? They don't have a archive for the I want to do another one, but whatever, man. Yeah. Whatever, dog. All right, that's it. Let me be mad. We're out. We're out. So if y'all still watching, we appreciate y'all as always.
We gotta get Matt on for one of these.
Yeah. Oh my God. Need some help, my Lord. But another episode of the show, man. We appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to the show on all platforms. Make sure you subscribe to LA Sports Report on all platforms. A lot of great stuff comes to you guys each week. Appreciate y'all tuning in as you guys always do. Let's continue to tap into the show. Help us out with these connections next time, man. At the end of each episode, after all serious topics, we'll end with some trivia each time, and we'd love to have your input as we try to figure these things out. And however we do so, it'll be greatly appreciated. So we'll be tuned into it. Back at the end of the week, reacting to some of the things going on in the NCAA tournament, reacting more in depth to what's going on with the Lakers and Clippers right now, some more NFL talks, and MLB talk ramping up. Excited to get things going as more of this stuff plays out. So good stuff here. Appreciate you tuning in as you guys do. Any last word from you, Alec?
Last thing, if you're watching to this point, thank you. But subscribe. We're close to 1,000, so we'll have to do something when we hit 1,000 subscribers on LA Sports Report too. But
yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But till then, thank y'all for tuning in as you guys do. We'll see y'all again in a couple of days. And man, we out of here, man. Peace.
Deuces.